Welcome back to the session. Welcome back to the session. As you can see, we got one of the man-made lakes right behind us. In this neighborhood, there's a bunch of lakes. Like there's one literally across the street. There's one few more like down. We got levees and shit over here. So I'm gonna get the fishing content in for y'all. I got the fishing poles, but I need to get the little reel, like the line, the fishing line, and then like some fishing weights and shit. And then that's pretty much all I need. Bait. We're gonna be using a bunch of different little things for bait. You know what I'm saying? We'll be experimenting with the bait. So the bait's not the problem. We just got to get the actual fishing line because we already have the fishing rods, and then we also got nets and shit too. So we don't need much. We really don't need much. We just need, the fishing line, little hook or whatever, little fish weight, so the hook can go into the water, and then we'll just go from there. I haven't been fishing since I was like a little ass kid, and that was just like, we were on a boat with like a bunch of other family members, and it's like they were fishing. It's not like I was directly fishing, like you know what I'm saying, back in the day, they were using worms and whatnot. Like I'm not, I'm not gonna be using worms for bait when I go fishing. So I feel like I never really had like a real fishing experience. Even though we quote unquote went fishing when we were a kid, I've never caught a fish. You know what I'm saying? I never, put the bait on the hook myself, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like I never went fishing, even though, we went as a kid, but it definitely wasn't successful. It definitely wasn't successful, but you know what I'm saying? We got these man-made lakes out here that got fish and shit in them. I don't know what kind of fish are in these waters over here, but we also got, the Sacramento River, and then there's the different, Sacramento levees. There's a bunch of different levees that connect to the river and shit like that. So we'll definitely get some fishing in. We just got a couple more things to get, and then we'll be able to do that. So, super excited about that, you know what I'm saying? This is a session. Put down that tobacco. You don't need to smoke that garbage no more, you know what I'm saying? Knock it off. You don't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? We got the oil reliable on us. I mean, if you know what type of bag this is. So, but yeah, you got to keep your head in the swivel out here. You never know what the fuck's gonna, transpire. But stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. But it's all about being focused out here, sticking to the goal. We got 2 days left for the Bitcoin Lithium rewards program. 2 days left, and once we get through these 2 days, by the end of Monday, so by Tuesday, you know what I'm saying, we should be on stage 18. Stage 18 by Tuesday. Then we get through the week, we should be on stage 19. You know what I'm saying? 4 or 5 days go by from stage 19, boom, we would hit stage 20. And you know what I'm saying, Bitcoin Lithium should be about live. You know what I'm saying? So probably I thought April 30th, the token will be live, but it's looking like, around May 5th, May 6th, because, we're going to have to get through those, we're on stage 17, so we got to get through, stage 20. And we got about, 2 days and some hours, before we get to stage 18. So that's why I said by like Tuesday we'll probably be at stage 18. Today's Saturday, so like by Tuesday we'll be at like stage 18, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So by Sunday, by next Sunday, we should be at stage 19. And then, literally, that's, Sunday is the start of a new week. And stage 19, you know what I'm saying? After, 4.5 days, we'll be at stage 20. And I don't know, once we get to stage 20, you know what I'm saying? It'll just be like, okay, boom, we hit stage 20. Or it's like, all right, boom, we're on stage 20. We got to complete stage 20. Or if it's just like, once you complete stage 19, oh, you're on stage 20, complete type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm excited to see what that's going to be like. But it don't really matter because, like, we're here. We're almost here. In these next 2 days, you know what I'm saying? The rewards program and shit will end, so that's cool because, like I said, all the airdrop tokens, the free winners of that, the winners of the rewards program, you know what I'm saying? You'll be able to see your portfolio, tokens jump up if you win. And then at that point, you're just waiting it out for the home stretch to get to stage 20 and for the token to go live. And then, we go from there. So we definitely got to stay focused out here, stay consistent, continue to grind, continue to get after it. And, nobody can stop you. So keep putting in that work. Put down the tobacco. Stop smoking that garbage, bro. Anybody who, puffing on cigars and shit, thinking that's cool, you're whack. You know what I'm saying? You smoking woods. That's trash, bro. Stop it. Cut it out. Stop smoking blunts. Stop smoking swishers. You know what I'm saying? Stop smoking them nasty-ass cigarillos. You know what I'm saying? That Dutch don't make it better. Put it down, bro. You don't need that shit. Go get you some raw papers and elevate your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to smoke on raw papers, then don't smoke at all. But, like, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? It's feeling like a calm Sunday morning, calm little Sunday morning, not too much going on. I just found my Nintendo DS. Oh shit, and I found my Game Boy XP. I'm finna tap in, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see if my daughter is only 4, but I'm gonna see if she, ready to start playing some of those games and like the Game Boy SP or whatever. But I'm gonna hop on the Nintendo DS and I'm finna run Pokemon and some real shit. You know what I'm saying? I got Fire Red and I got Leaf Green, so I'm about to, my Fire Red, you know what I'm saying? I'm damn near just gonna leave that because I got some extraordinary ass, Pokemon in the Pokédex type shit, you know what I'm saying? Strong levels and shit. And, with those games, those Pokemon are tradable. Like, you can trade those to different, devices and shit like that. Like, shit was way ahead of its fucking time. Like, realistically, like, when you really think about it, when you go back to, 2000 or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, they released them games ahead of its time. Like, it's like really trading NFTs, you know what I'm saying? Live NFTs back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, not even trading, like, you could straight up, you sell that shit. Like, if you had I got a level 100 Electabuzz, legendary ass Pokemon. If somebody wanted that, you know what I'm saying, you could buy it. You know what I'm saying? And we could go to the little trade center and, make it happen after I get my payment, you know what I'm saying? And then you just would trade some bullshit, like, you know what I'm saying, a little level 2 Rat-a-tat, you know what I'm saying? Something that's nothing, you know what I'm saying? But, that was just the nerd in me, you know what I'm saying? I had to, get that off my chest. But, y'all don't trip, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather y'all think it's sweet, until you fuck around and find out. But, all in all, we're gonna keep it cool. We're gonna keep it respectful for now. But joint done went out. 2 days left, Bitcoin Lithium rewards program. I'm gonna tap in with y'all.